I will be speaking in my own dialect, which even English people have a problem with. Closer in rhythm and cadence to the Scandinavian language than it is to standard English. It's called Geordie. But I'm hoping, although some of the words may be strange to you, that it will communicate something meaningful. That's my hope anyway. I'm going to stand up. I can't say something. Is this the microphone?
Yes, for you.
My name is Jackie White, and I'm foreman of the yard. And you don't mess with Jackie on this quayside. I'm as hard as iron plate. We'll be tiger if you need. But we have to push a boat out on the springtime. Well, you can die and hope for heaven, but you need to work a shift. And I'd expect his arms are backers to the hilt. And if St. Peter on his gate, but I ask you why you late, why you tell him that you had to get a ship built. We build battleships and cruisers for Her Majesty the Queen, Supertangas for Onassis, and all the classes in between. We built the greatest ship in tonnage what the world has ever seen. And the only life worth known is in the shipyard. Steel in the stockyard and in the soul would conjure up a ship where there used to be a hole. But we don't know what we'll do if the yard gets sold. For the only life we've known is in the shipyards. The platers and the welders and the boiler makers too. When they see that beggar finished on the slipway, the hardships soon forgot, and will cheer us like as not, and the bands will wave their Union Jacks all day. It's a patriotic scene. All that's missing is the Queen, but she said she couldn't make it on a Tuesday. And something wells up here inside, and you can take it in your stride. And you wonder when you'll see another page here. But there's a mixture of emotions, hatred, gratitude, pride. And you hear yourself a crying that's difficult to hide. But there's a sadness in the leaving, and you worry what's ahead. And the worry never leaves you, it keeps on knocking in your head. And you pray to God for orders, but you'll worry till you're dead. Until they bury your remains in the blacksmith's shed. And the only life you've known is in the shipyard. Steel in the stockyard, iron in the soul, but get the bastard finished and we'd end up on the door. But we don't know what we'll do if the yard gets sold. For the only life we've known is in the shipyard. My name is Adrian Sanderson, and riveting's me trade. But it's intellectual discourse I'm no better for. I may forego English grammar when I'm injured with a hammer, but I've a preference for the deference of a metaphor. I've read the Odyssey by Homer, and the Iliad as well. I read Tacitus and Pliny, I and the Scarlet Pimpernel. I put a night shift in with Dante on his journey into hell. But the only life I've known is in the shipyard. Now what about those Trojan Wars, and the troubles that they caused when they sailed off on that summer's afternoon? Well, the shit they had was crap and they lost their fucking map. They're trying to get themselves back to the tour. But there's a lesson in these tales, although they happened ages past. Just like Spartacus, that film by Stanley Kubrick. First it's tragedy, then farce, and they kick you up the arse, and you tempt the gods with arrogance and hubris. Well, it's obvious I'm gifted with the rhyming and the meter. And hereabouts I'm thought of highly and super hard. And if I wasn't shooting rivets, I'd be famous any time. I was literary circles, I could dazzle with me rhyme. And I never lacked ambition. You could say it was a crime, for rivets may be riveting, but sonnets are sublime. And the only life I've known is in the shipyard. Steel in the stockyard, iron in the soul, would conjure up a ship where there used to be a hole. And we don't know what we'll do if the yard gets sold. For the only life we've known is in the shipyard. My name is Tommy Thompson, I'm shop steward for the Union, and my dream is proletarian revolution. Comrades, brothers, fellow travellers under us, class struggle is the means of dialectic evolution. Das Kapital's me Bible, and the ruling class are liable, and quoting Marx and Engels, it's entirely justifiable. If the workers' revolution here is ever to be viable, we become the rightful owners of this shipyard. So it's a one-day stoppage, or an overtime ban, or a work to rule for the 5-year plan, till the means of production are safely in our hands, and we become the rightful owners of the shipyard. I'm not saying it won't be hard if the boss hands me cards, when they try to close us down like other shipyards. And if industrial action only helps the competition, as I've heard the boss is bleeding from their usual position, and I stand accused of anarchy, disruption and sedition, well, they'll never knock us down, those reactionary clowns, when it's time for occupation of the shipyard. Steel in the stockyard, iron in the soul, would conjure up a ship where there used to be a hole. But we don't know what we'll do if the yard gets sold.
Steve.